If you are between 65 and 80 years old and can still do the 8 things we're about to talk about, you are truly special. You are not just getting older well. You are a rare find, and you have a very good chance of living to be 100. Living a long life isn't just about luck or what genes you have. It's really about the small things you do every day, even if you don't realize how important they are. Many people think that as you get older, your body naturally breaks down, but that's not completely true. Some people manage to stay strong, flexible, and sharp in their minds much longer than most folks expect. They move easily, stay involved in life, and keep abilities that others their age find hard. These are the people who often live not just longer, but also better lives. In this video, we'll go over 8 key things that make you stand out. If you can still do these, you're on your way to a longer, healthier life. Some of these might surprise you, but each one shows a lot about how long you'll live. Stick with me until the end, because the last point is something few people consider, but it plays a huge part in how long and how well you live. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss new videos. If you like this video, type 1 in the comments. If you don't, type 0 to help me make better videos for you. Let's begin. Sign 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. One of the best signs of a long life isn't about how fast you walk or how much you can lift. It's much simpler. Can you get up from a chair without pushing off with your hands? If you can, that's a big sign of good overall physical health, balance, and muscle strength. And even more important, it's one of the best ways to tell how long you'll be able to take care of yourself. As we get older, we naturally lose some muscle. But how much and how fast depends on how we use our bodies. Being able to stand up using only your legs shows you have strong leg muscles, good balance, and a strong core, your stomach and back muscles. If you have to push with your hands or lean way forward to stand, it might mean your leg strength is going down. Think about the last time you stood up from sitting. Was it easy, or did you feel like you needed a little extra push? Many people don't realize they're losing strength until something small, like struggling to get up from a low chair, becomes noticeable. For example, Harold, 77, was always active. But one day, he found it wasn't as easy to stand up from his recliner. He had to push with his hands. At first, he just thought it was old age. But when his doctor explained that strong legs are key to preventing falls, he started simple exercises to get his strength back. In a few months, he was standing up easily again, and he felt stronger and more sure of his movements. This ability is super important because leg strength is directly linked to how well you can move and keep your balance. Weak legs mean you are more likely to fall, and falls are a top reason older adults get hurt or end up in the hospital. If you can stand up from a chair without using your hands, your legs are still strong enough, your balance is good, and your coordination is sharp, all important signs of a long life. If you've noticed you do need your hands to push off, don't worry. You can build strength at any age. Simple exercises like squats, sitting down and standing up without a chair, lifting your legs while seated, and standing on your toes can help get that muscle strength back. The key is to be consistent. Small efforts every day lead to big results over time. So, next time you stand up, notice how you do it. If it's easy, you are in better shape than you might think. It's a small thing, but it says a lot about your health for the long run. Sign 2. You can walk quickly without getting winded. One of the best signs of a long life isn't just how far you can walk, but how fast you can walk. If you are between 65 and 80 and can still walk at a brisk, quick pace without losing your breath, you are quite special. Studies show that people who keep a good walking speed tend to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't just about being fit. It's about your heart health, lung function, muscle strength, and overall energy. Walking at a steady, confident speed means your heart is pumping blood well, your lungs are getting enough oxygen, and your muscles have the energy to keep you moving. Think about how you walk when you go out. Do you walk with a purpose? Or do you find yourself slowing down more than you used to? Do you need to stop and catch your breath after walking a short distance? Walking slower can be one of the first signs of your health going down, and it often happens so slowly that people don't even notice. Consider William, 74. He'd always been active, but he started noticing his walks were taking longer. At first, he thought he was just being careful. Then, he realized his breathing felt heavier when he climbed stairs. That's when he decided to pay attention to his walking speed. He started timing himself over short distances to make sure he could keep a steady pace without getting winded. Over time, he improved his stamina, felt more confident, and felt years younger. Walking isn't just about getting somewhere, it shows your overall health. A strong, steady pace means your heart and blood system are working well, your muscles are active, and your balance is good. Besides the body benefits, walking also helps your brain, keeping your memory sharp and lowering the risk of memory problems. If you are not sure how you are doing, try this simple test. Walk normally for about 10 feet, then speed up as if you are trying to catch an elevator before the doors close. If you can do this comfortably without feeling short of breath, that's a great sign. But if you feel winded or unsteady, you might need to work on your stamina. The good news is, you don't need intense workouts to improve your walking speed. Taking regular walks, standing up straight, and trying to walk a little faster each time can make a huge difference. Even small improvements in walking speed can add years to your life. So, next time you go for a walk, pay attention to how fast you are moving. If you are still walking quickly and confidently, that's an amazing sign your body is working well and you are on the path to a long, healthy life. If you are still watching and finding this helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you are here. Let's keep going. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance is something most people don't think about until they start losing it. But the truth is, being able to balance, even for a few seconds, is a powerful sign of how well you are aging. If you are between 65 and 80 and can stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you are in great shape. Studies show that good balance is directly connected to living longer, and those who keep good balance as they get older tend to live longer, healthier lives. Good balance isn't just about not falling. It means your brain, nervous system, muscles, and quick reactions, reflexes, are all working well together. When you stand on one foot, you use many parts of your body, your eyes, your inner ear, and your body's sense of where it is in space, proprioception. If any of these start to weaken, balance is one of the first things you'll notice. Think about the last time you put on a sock while standing up. Could you stay steady, or did you need to lean on something? Small changes in balance can happen slowly, and many people don't realize they're losing stability until they stumble or almost fall. Take Frank, 76. He was pretty active, but one day, while getting dressed, he noticed it was harder to balance on one foot to put on his pants. He thought it was just a fluke, but when he purposely tried standing on one foot, he could barely stay up for a few seconds. That was a wake-up call. He started doing balance exercises every day, and within weeks, he saw a big improvement, not just in his stability, but also in how confident he felt moving around. Balance is one of the best ways to predict your risk of falling, and as you might know, falls are a leading cause of injuries and hospital stays for older adults. The better your balance, the less likely you are to have a life-changing fall. If you want to test yourself, try this simple test. Stand near a counter or something sturdy you can grab if you need to. Lift one foot off the ground and see if you can hold your balance for 10 seconds. If you can do this easily, that's a fantastic sign. If not, don't worry. You can improve your balance with simple exercises like standing on your toes, lifting your leg to the side, and shifting your weight from one foot to the other. The key is to practice a little bit every day to keep your coordination sharp. Keeping good balance isn't just about staying steady. It's about keeping your freedom and independence for years to come. The better your balance, the more confidently you can move through life without the fear of falling or losing your ability to move around. So, next time you're waiting in line at the store or brushing your teeth, try balancing on one foot for a few seconds. If it's easy for you, take it as a strong sign that your body is working well and you're on track for a long, healthy life. Sign 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without help. One of the strongest signs of a long life isn't just about strength or stamina, it's about how easily you can move. If you can still get down on the floor and stand back up without needing help, you have a big advantage over many people your age. This ability directly shows your flexibility, muscle strength, coordination, and overall movement, all of which are crucial for staying independent as you get older. Many older adults start to avoid the floor completely because they're afraid they won't be able to get back up. But the moment you stop doing certain movements, your body starts to lose the ability to perform them. Being able to lower yourself down and push yourself back up means your legs, core, and upper body are still working together, which becomes quite rare after age 65. Think about the last time you dropped something on the floor. Did you hesitate before bending down to pick it up? Did you feel comfortable getting all the way to the ground, or did it feel like a struggle? These small moments often tell us more about our movement abilities than we realize. Consider Joseph, 78. He never thought much about getting on the floor until his grandson wanted to play a board game sitting down. Joseph hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could comfortably get back up. That's when he realized he needed to work on his movement. He started practicing slow, controlled movements, squatting, kneeling, and pushing himself up using his legs instead of grabbing onto furniture. Over time, he could get down and up easily again, and more importantly, he felt confident in his movements. Being able to get up from the floor without help is one of the strongest predictions for how long you will live. Studies have found that people who struggle with this movement are more likely to have problems moving around later in life. Why? Because it points to a general decline in physical health, weak muscles, less flexibility, and poorer balance. On the other hand, those who keep this ability tend to stay active, independent, and strong. If you want to test yourself, try this. Stand near a chair for safety, then slowly lower yourself to the floor and see if you can get back up without holding on to anything. If you can, that's a fantastic sign that your muscles and joints are still working well. If you struggle, don't be discouraged. You can improve your mobility with daily stretching, strength exercises, and practicing controlled movements that are like getting up from a low position. Keeping this ability isn't just about convenience, it's about staying self-sufficient. If you ever need to get down to reach something, tie your shoes, or even catch yourself after a stumble, having the strength and coordination to recover can make all the difference. So, next time you avoid the floor, ask yourself if it's because you are uncomfortable getting back up. If you can still do this movement easily, take it as a powerful sign that your body is aging well and that you are on the right path to a long, healthy life. If you are still watching this video and finding these ideas helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you are here. Let's keep going. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without struggling. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights at the gym, it's about handling everyday tasks easily. If you can still carry a full grocery bag without struggling, you are in much better shape than many people your age. Being able to lift and carry things comfortably shows you have good muscle strength, endurance, and practical fitness, all of which help you live a longer, healthier life. Many people don't realize how important grip strength and upper body stamina are until they start to weaken. Carrying groceries, opening a jar, or even lifting a suitcase needs more than just arm strength. It also uses your shoulders, back, and core. Studies have shown that grip strength, in particular, is one of the most accurate ways to predict how long you'll live. Those with stronger grips tend to live longer, healthier lives, while those who struggle with simple lifting tasks are more likely to experience problems with moving and overall health. Think about the last time you brought groceries inside. Did you pick up the bags without thinking? Or did you feel like you had to pause and shift the weight to avoid straining yourself? Do you ever find yourself asking for help with carrying everyday things that used to feel effortless? These small changes often happen so slowly that people don't even notice them at first. Take Richard, 75. He always prided himself on being independent, but one day after a normal grocery trip, he realized he was having trouble carrying the bags up his front steps. It wasn't that the bags were heavier. His body had just lost some of the strength he once had. That's when he decided to start doing simple strength exercises for his arms, shoulders, and grip. In a few months, he was not only carrying his groceries easily again, but he also noticed his energy levels had improved, and everyday tasks felt less tiring. The good news is that keeping your strength doesn't require heavy lifting or intense workouts. Even small efforts like squeezing a rubber ball to improve grip strength, lifting light hand weights, or doing push-ups against your kitchen counter can help a lot. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes of strength exercises each day can make a big difference in keeping your muscle mass and preventing unnecessary physical decline. Carrying groceries, lifting household items, and holding on to things confidently isn't just about convenience, it's about staying independent. When your muscles are strong, you are less likely to feel tired, weak, or get injured. And most importantly, you'll be able to keep doing your daily activities on your own without hesitation. So, next time you lift a grocery bag, notice how it feels. If you can carry it easily, take it as a strong sign that your body is aging well and that you are on track for a long, active life. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs might seem like a simple challenge, but they are one of the best tests of your physical endurance, heart health, and leg strength. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you are doing much better than most people your age, and you have a strong sign of living a long life. Climbing stairs needs a mix of balance, muscle power, and heart strength. Your legs need to be strong enough to push you up, your heart and lungs need to work well to keep oxygen flowing, and your coordination needs to be sharp to keep your footing steady. If any of these systems start to weaken, stairs become much harder. Think back to the last time you went up a flight of stairs. Did you feel strong and steady, or did you find yourself pausing halfway, feeling a little out of breath? Many people don't realize their stamina is decreasing until they start avoiding stairs altogether, choosing elevators or escalators instead. But avoiding them only makes the problem worse, leading to more muscle loss and less energy over time. Consider George, 73. He used to take the stairs without a second thought. But over time, he started making small changes, using the elevator more often, avoiding buildings with stairs, or just walking slower. He didn't think much of it until one day he had to climb a short flight at a friend's house and was completely out of breath by the top. That was his wake-up call. He began taking the stairs whenever he could, starting slow and gradually building his endurance. In a few weeks, he noticed a change. His legs felt stronger, his breathing improved, and stairs no longer felt like a huge effort. The ability to climb stairs directly reflects your heart health. Doctors often use stair climbing as a quick way to check how well your heart and blood system are working. If you can go up a flight without feeling completely exhausted, it means your heart and lungs are still working efficiently, which is a great sign for long-term health. If you want to test yourself, find a staircase with at least 10 steps. Walk up at a steady pace and see how you feel at the top. If you can do this without stopping and without feeling winded, that's a fantastic sign. If you struggle, don't worry. It's something you can improve. Taking the stairs more often, walking quickly, and doing simple leg strengthening exercises can help you build back the stamina needed so stairs don't feel like a big obstacle. Keeping the ability to climb stairs isn't just about strength, it's about keeping your independence. If you can still do this with confidence, it means your heart is strong, your muscles are active, and your energy levels are high. All signs that you are on track for a long, healthy life. If you are still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 6 below to let me know you are here. Now, let's move forward. Sign 7. You can remember recent conversations and events clearly. Physical health is very important for living a long life, but brain health is just as crucial. If you can remember recent conversations, recall names, and keep your mind sharp in your daily life, you have one of the strongest signs of a long and good life. Your memory and brain function don't just show how smart you are. They show the overall health of your brain's blood flow and nervous system. As we get older, it's normal to forget things sometimes, like misplacing your keys or struggling to remember a word. But there's a big difference between small memory slips and a noticeable decline in your thinking abilities. If you can still have deep conversations, remember things that happened recently, and keep track of daily tasks without much trouble, you are in much better shape than many people your age. Think about your typical day. Do you find it hard to remember what you ate for breakfast? Or can you easily recall details from a conversation you had yesterday? Are you still able to learn new things, solve problems, and focus on complicated tasks? These small signs tell you a lot about how healthy your brain is. Take Paul Unasi. He noticed that many of his friends were starting to struggle with memory loss, but he still felt mentally sharp. He could remember details from conversations weeks later, solve crossword puzzles easily, and keep up with new technology. He didn't realize that his daily habits, reading, staying social, and challenging his brain, were keeping his mind strong and resilient. Your brain is like a muscle. It needs regular exercise to stay in top condition. People who read daily, play strategy games, learn new skills, or have stimulating conversations tend to keep their thinking abilities much longer than those who don't. Staying socially active also plays a huge role in brain health. Being alone and not interacting with others can speed up brain decline, while regularly talking with family, friends, or community groups helps keep your mind sharp. If you want to test how sharp your mind is, try remembering what you had for dinner 2 nights ago, or try to memorize a short list of words and then say them back a few minutes later. If this feels easy, that's a great sign that your thinking skills are still strong. If it feels hard, don't worry. There are many ways to keep your brain sharp. Reading, learning new skills, taking part in social activities, and even walking regularly can improve brain function and slow down cognitive decline. A good memory isn't just about convenience, it's about your quality of life. When your brain stays strong, you can continue making your own decisions, having meaningful talks, and fully enjoying life. If you can still easily remember details and stay mentally engaged, you have one of the strongest signs of living a long life. Sign 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready for the day. One of the most often overlooked, but very powerful, signs of a long life is the quality of your sleep. If you are between 65 and 80 and still wake up feeling rested and ready to start your day, you have a big advantage over many people your age. Good sleep is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health, affecting everything from your heart and brain to your immune system and energy levels. As we get older, sleep patterns naturally change. Many older people struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early and feeling tired all day. If you are still getting good quality rest, meaning you sleep deeply, wake up feeling refreshed, and are alert during the day, it's a sign that your body is working well and fixing itself properly during the night. Think about how you wake up in the morning. Do you feel full of energy and ready to face the day? Or do you feel groggy, slow, and like you didn't get enough rest? Many people assume bad sleep is just part of aging, but that's not true. While some sleep changes are normal, consistently waking up feeling completely exhausted can be a sign of underlying health issues like poor blood flow, unbalanced hormones, or even undiagnosed sleep apnea, where your breathing stops and starts during sleep. Take Roger, 74. He used to sleep all night without a problem. But as he got older, he started waking up multiple times, feeling restless and needing naps during the day. At first, he just dismissed it as aging. But after making a few small changes, like going to bed at the same time every night, reducing screen time before bed, and creating a relaxing routine before sleep, he found he was sleeping better, waking up with more energy, and feeling sharper throughout the day. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It plays a huge role in repairing cells, keeping your brain sharp, and maintaining your immune system. People who get high-quality sleep tend to have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and problems with their thinking abilities. They also tend to keep a healthier weight and have more steady energy throughout the day. If you are not sure about your sleep quality, ask yourself, do you wake up naturally without an alarm? Do you fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes of lying down? Do you feel alert and focused in the morning? If the answer to these questions is yes, that's a fantastic sign. But if you struggle with sleep, don't ignore it. Simple changes like drinking less caffeine in the afternoon, keeping a consistent bedtime, and making sure your bedroom is cool and dark can all make a big difference. A well-rested body is a strong body. When you sleep well, you wake up feeling ready to move, think clearly, and take on the day with confidence. And if you are someone who still gets good quality sleep, that's a powerful sign that your body is working at a high level, and you have a great chance of living a long, healthy life. Final thoughts. As we finish this video, take a moment to think about how many of these 8 signs apply to you. If you found yourself agreeing, recognizing these abilities in yourself, you are doing much better than you might realize. Keeping your strength, balance, stamina, sharp mind, and good sleep quality well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't just a sign of good health, it's a sign that you're on track for a longer, more independent life. Many people assume that getting older means declining, but that's not the whole truth. Your body and mind can stay strong and sharp well into your later years, and these signs prove it. If you can still do these things, it means your muscles are working well, your heart is pumping strongly, your brain is staying sharp, and your energy levels are supporting your daily activities. In other words, you are not just aging, you are thriving. But remember, even if you noticed some areas where you could improve, it's never too late to make a change. Strength can be built back, endurance can get better, and balance and memory can be sharpened. Small, consistent efforts make all the difference, and your body can adapt at any age. The key is to stay active, stay involved, and keep challenging yourself. So, how many of these signs do you see in yourself? Which one stood out to you the most? We'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to put it into practice in your life.